Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2013. We're playing today on the Two Rivers map, and we're going to start off by continuing on with seeding our farmland that I did do some offline. I've got all of this seeded already. I've still got 37 and 36 to do, and we're waiting for the great demand, which is, oops, passed her by there. Okay, we're waiting for the great demand that starts in 17 hours on canola. We've got canola built up in our silos. We've got 206,000 liters, or whatever the measurement is on the crops, ready to be sold. And so let's get into it. Let's get up here and finish seeding here. Oh, I guess I lied. I wasn't quite done with field number 35. Pardon me. Let's get this tractor started. And off we go. Look at the view of that hill up there, mountain. Pretty. This is a pretty map. Yeah, it's 7:02 in the evening. I want to try to get this seeded right away before it gets completely dark. I don't like doing farm work in the dark. A couple of reasons. One, what am I doing here? About that. Back on there. Okay. For a couple of reasons. One, in real life, I happen to have what they call night blindness. Now, it's not severe, but what that means is I just don't see very well in low light situations. And in real life, that's the case, and I find that on gaming, it's still the case. There are some games, for example, Skyrim. If I go into a real dark dungeon or cave, or whatever venue that I happen to be questing in, and it's dark or low light, I have a hard time seeing what's happening in the game. And that being said, I find that even I've watched other people farm at night, and I can't see what's going on. And it isn't necessarily just that I have a little touch of night blindness, and again, it's not severe. It's not like I can't see at night. I just have a little bit of trouble seeing in low light. But it's also the game. When you record the game, you lose some of the, what the person playing the game sees isn't necessarily what somebody watching a recording of that person playing the game sees. And I've seen a couple other people harvesting at night, and I really can't see what the heck they're doing. So I try not to do that at night for both of those reasons. One, I have a hard time playing those games at night, and two, it doesn't quite record right. So I've got a couple hours, I think, here before it actually gets completely dark, that I should be able to finish these two fields. And then we've got, like I said, as far as the great demand, we still have 17 hours left, so it should be light again by the time that sale comes. And we can just speed time up a little bit as soon as I'm done with these last two fields. The only issue I'm going to have is I've only got 43% of seed left in this seeder, and I'm going to have to get seed someplace. Now, at some point, I can remedy that, and the way I remedy that is I have a couple mods. Imagine that. Now, I have placeable mods. There they are, placeable mods. and I can use these concrete barriers, which I've done before, to stop some of the AI traffic. I haven't had to do that, or haven't had the desire to do that in this map. But I do have some mods that are kind of handy, and two of them are this water tank, which is not a water tank. Somebody took the water tank, or the I don't know why they can call it the water tank. It's a fertilizer tank, and it's placeable. I can put it anywhere I want. Now it cost me $5,500, and I'm in the hole about $13,000 right now, so I don't have the money to do that right now. But I also have the seed pallets, so I can place seed pallets any place I want, and they're fairly cheap. It's only $850 to do that, and a Christmas tree, and a ramp, and a couple other things that we'll talk about maybe some other time. But so what I can do is I can pick a strategic area of the map. Let's say I'm working these 4 fields down here. I can pick a spot like right in here and throw some fertilizer and placeable seed, harvestable seeds, and then I won't have to go all the way back to wherever the nearest sell point is for those items. I think I can buy, let's see, we've got, this is the train depot. I think there's fertilizer here. I'm not sure if there's seeds. I'll have to check that out. This is the farm store, and this is, they sell equipment. I don't think there's fertilizer or seed there, and I haven't checked out over here. You know, there may be at the, this is the biogas. I don't think there's those things here. Now some biogas areas sell fuel. I haven't checked this one out yet. I haven't been involved with biogas yet on this map, so I don't know if there's fuel available here or not. But that being said, I can place these items wherever I need them. So if I'm working up here and there's nearest, you know, fertilizer or seeding is here, I don't want to have to drive all the way here to there just to get that. So I'll put, I will be placing some of those items closer by for convenience sake. I think I can pretty much do this field and part of the next one without running out, and then I'll have to go traipsing around and find out where I buy the seed. Let's see if well, no sense doing it now. I'll wait and see when I need it. Where's my combine? Oh, there he is. All right. Okay. And so there it is. Look at that sunset. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, it doesn't quite look the same inside the tractor. But that, look at that. We're driving off into the sunset on our farm. Can't get much cooler than that. You got a little bit of lumber out there. Looks like somebody's been foresting. Now we'll know where to come when we need firewood for our farmhouse. One field left to go. One field to rule them all. Alright, see how far 24% seed will go with us. Or for us, I should say. Can we do it? We shall see. I'm kind of getting excited about Farming Simulator 2015. Are you? Are you guys getting excited for that? I'm up to about 1,551 hours on this game. Just surprised the heck out of me when I got this game. I never, ever envisioned that I was going to have that much fun playing a farming game. But to me, it's just addictive. I just I've played this game more than any other game I've ever owned. I used to play the original Sims and Sims 2 quite a little bit because, and I put a lot of hours in those games, but I didn't actually play the game. I like to build houses, and so it was kind of like Sims turned out to be kind of like a Lego set for me. And I have to admit, that being said, I'm not very creative. I really am not. I'm not one of these guys. Well, take for example Minecraft. I don't know if you've heard about a gentleman named Corrales. Very creative in Minecraft. He builds lots and lots of different things in Minecraft, and he's very creative at it. I'm not that way. Take my home in real life. I've seen other people's homes. They're decorated just, like a book magazine or magazine rooms, and I can't see that. I can't do that. I get mixed matched furniture, and it's nice furniture, expensive furniture, but I don't necessarily know if it matches. I'm just not very good at it, but I do have fun doing it. And so not having the creativeness to come up with things on my own, like for example playing Minecraft, I would see Corrales do something, and he would do a tutorial. Okay, today we're going to do a mansion, and looked pretty cool, so I would just kind of follow along with him in my own world and build that mansion. And I don't do Let's Play Minecraft. I might at some point, just for my own fun. But I can imagine people saying, well, you just copied for Corrales, that's all you did. Well, yeah, but I did the work myself. And I didn't take Corrales's mansion that he built, copy it with MC Edit and cheat it into my game. I mean, I went out and I gathered all the material. I mined, the ore. I did everything, that you do in the game legit. And I built it myself out of my own hard work materials. Did I use his blueprint? Of course I did. Is that cheating? Just because I'm not creative? I mean, I kind of look at it like this. Let's say you're a building contractor. You build houses. Do you go out there and just start building until you get it done? Probably not. You probably have had some architect draw up a set of plans that you follow as you build your home. That's all I'm doing. Corrales is the architect. I'm borrowing his blueprints, and I'm building along with him. I don't see anything wrong with that. not everybody's creative, and some people are builders. I consider myself to be a builder and not necessarily a creative thinker. So, and I have a lot of fun doing it. You know, to me, it's just as much. I get just as much gratification at the end of the day when I've built one of Corralis's buildings in Minecraft. You know, and I've done all the work myself, as if I created it myself. I've had just as much fun doing it. The end results are the same. And here's the other thing. Not necessarily does, you know, Corralis, and I'm just talking about Corralis. There's a lot of other talented people out there, but I'm using him as an example. Some of the things he's created in Minecraft, as far as houses and buildings and things like that, he doesn't necessarily use them all in a Let's Play. He doesn't live in all of them. He doesn't build them all on, you know, on the world that he's currently playing. That's his thing. He builds things. So, am I copying Corralis? Well, no, I don't. If you go to my Minecraft world, it isn't his. It doesn't look like his. You know, it's my world. It may have a building on it that he's designed. So, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. And so, if somebody wants to come on to something, that world that I've built myself, and accuse me of copying Corralis or stealing things from some other Minecrafter, so be it. You know, I know in my own mind and heart that I've done nothing wrong. So, and I've had fun doing it. And that's not to say that I haven't done my own things. They may not be as nice as his, but I've certainly built my own things before, created my own homes. So that's all on how you look at it. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, so looks like we're done. I better check, make sure. Okay, yep. We've got all of our fields seeded. We do need to, before I forget, fertilize them, and we will hopefully have our great demand coming up. We can sell some crop. We're just sitting here going cuckoo. Uh-oh. Just ran that guy off the road. Oh, jeez. That reminds me of the time I come up on this bridge here. So I swiped somebody and went off over the edge of the bridge and into the water, and I thought, uh-oh. Yeah, he just drove right out. What the heck? I did try that. I tried crossing that river once without using the bridge. You sink to the bottom and you're stuck. You can't move, and you have to teleport your equipment out. So I don't do that again. I'll just use the bridge as it was meant to be. All right, there's the farmstead. Home again, jiggity jig. All right, who had the right of way there? Guess whoever's bigger, huh? All right, while I'm thinking about it, back on the farm, I wanted to get this thing filled. I don't have to fill it the next time. It'll already be ready to go. And let's get this tractor here started. Get him moved around. Look at that. Didn't even hit a post. Alright, let's set this tractor up over here. We're going to get that cultivator, not the cultivator. We're going to get our spray rig over here going. That would be a tragedy if I had all that planted and forgot to fertilize and only got half the harvest. And that kind of reminds me, I'm 18,000 in the hole. I better go to the bank and borrow some money. Wow, our debt's getting up there. I hate being in debt. Don't like it. Sam, I am. Green eggs and ham. I do not like debt. I do not. Sam, I am. Alright. We actually have a little bit of fertilizer left in here. Okay. We'll fill it up. And we'll start on the bottom field for... No, let's see. Let's go back to field number 8. And let's shut him off. Yeah, I was recently playing my Idaho map, and I made reference to the fact that I use a rumble pad, Logitech rumble pad, to drive the farm equipment, and I dropped it. And now sometimes when I move from a piece of equipment, it's not doing it now, of course it's not. Sometimes when I move from pieces of equipment, or I first turn on the game, it'll be moving very slowly like this, and I'll have to wiggle the thing to make it stop. It's not too bad. It's not like it's, you know, a game breaker that I'm gonna quit using it, but I'm a little disappointed. On the other hand, I've had this thing for years, and it's done me well. So, as I mentioned in the Let's Play of the Idaho map, I was talking about the Xbox One, and I understand. I haven't looked into it, but I understand that Microsoft has provided the ability to take an Xbox One controller, and they're providing the software, the Microsoft software for PCs for free. If you have an Xbox One controller, you can just download the software and use it on the PC. That's kind of handy. Again, I haven't really researched it and learned how to do it, or how it works. I'm sure it works. I'm sure it works well. I mean, Xbox and the PlayStation 4, any of those consoles are basically a computer now. So when they have been, you know, for years, you know, they got hard drives in them and CPUs and memory, RAM memory. So, but they haven't always been easy to use. For example, I was using to play Final Fantasy 14 online. I was using a PS3 controller, and I had a devil of a time getting the damn thing to work. I ended up using a corded one. You know, I'd hook it up to a cord because I couldn't get the darn thing to work with Bluetooth. So it'd be nice if you could get the Xbox or the 360. I'm sorry, the PS3 or PS4 to work on a PC. It'd be handy. I kind of like the PS3 controller because it's a lot smaller. I have tiny hands, so. Okay, do we have fertilizer set up for this field? I think we do. Fertilizer for F8. There it is. Let's get this show on the road. Let's kick this pig. And we're off to the races. Not yet. To field work. Drive course, and there we go. Maybe. Work tool needs to be... What? Come on. Oh, we're not doing field work. We're doing fertilizer work. Duh. Okay, there we go. Now we're off. Go, man, go. Hurry before the sun goes down. 7:25. And I'm hungry. It's dinner time. I can't wait for the great demand because I'm broke. And I want to buy some new equipment. I still haven't checked in on this, but I've used this on other this course play system on other fields, that the fertilizer trailer goes all the way to the end and leaves just a small gap, not a big one like that one did. I mean, my God, that left, you know, meters worth of land unfertilized. I suppose if you're in a big hurry, you can just let the machine work it, you know, the course play work it. I wonder if Auto Tractor would do a better job. I do have Auto Tractor installed, but I've never used it. I'll have to check in to see how it works. Okay, so we've got show Auto Tractor key 5. I've never used it, so I don't know how it works. Might be something worth looking into. Auto Tractor is off. Hire a worker. Auto Tractor mode. Up and down the field. Well, that would probably work for fertilizing, wouldn't it? Auto steer. Go to next turn stage. Headland. Turn mode reverse. Collision check. Interesting. Front packer. Auto Tractor inverted on. All in caps must be important. Auto side left. Active side left. That's what that is. I've seen this up here. Did not realize it was part of Auto Tractor. Active side left. Okay, turn angle 15. Work width. Alright, says he's done. Okay. Oh, I can't leave that. That's not right. Alright, let's turn that off for now. Off the driver. Go like that. Turn that sprayer on. Let's finish this field off. A farmer's work is never done, and if you need to have it done right, you do it yourself. That's just the way it is. Well, that Auto Tractor looks kind of interesting. I might have to play around with that. You know, I don't get over 1,500 hours of gameplay on this game without playing. I've got a half a dozen fields that I play at any one time. I only record Let's Plays on 2 of them right now. The 2 rivers and the new one I just started, the Idaho one. I hated to do that. You know, I started the Let's Play on this field, on this map, the 2 rivers, and you know, I'm not very far into it. But I was playing that Idaho map, and it was so, I enjoyed it so much that I thought, you know, I need to share this. This is a good map. I really like this map. There's been several attempts of putting together a decent United States map, a U.S. map, America map, if you will. And I haven't really found very many of them to be satisfying. I've been real happy with the Idaho map so far, and so I wanted to share that. So I do have a Let's Play of the Idaho map going currently. Check it out if you want to. It's kind of fun. There's another map called Iowa. I've seen a couple other people play that, and it looks interesting too. And I do have that downloaded and installed, but I haven't played it yet. I took a cursory glance at it, but that's all. I haven't even driven the map yet. But you know, there were other people doing that. I couldn't find anybody else really doing that I know of. Sure, there probably is people out there Let's Playing, but I couldn't find any of the Idaho map, so I decided to do my own. So if you have an interest in that, take a quick look at it. I wonder if I can beef this ES limiter up. Not really. So we took a quick look at auto tractor. We didn't finish though. Let's see. We have width offsets. We have turn offsets. Okay. I also installed at the same time as I installed auto tractor, I installed auto combine. And again, I haven't looked at it either. That's this cursory look that I just did for you guys is the first time I actually looked at it. I might have to check it out. I really don't know anything about it. Does it take the place of course play? I don't think it necessarily does, because I've seen other YouTube Let's Plays that use both. They've got course play and the auto tractor, auto combines. So there just must be some things that it works good at that course play maybe doesn't. I don't know. Maybe this fertilizing thing might be better, because as you see, I'm having to go around and finish the fields up manually. And I know that's because I'm using the auto scan fields. The old version of course play didn't have that feature, and so when I set up a course play for fertilizing, I actually drove the route myself and recorded it. So I was able to go beyond the field, make my turn, and come back. And that being said, you had to do every field. You had to manually record every field, which meant driving that course. And if you weren't careful, there were a lot of times where I would leave gaps in the field. And I'm not OCD by any means, but leaving gaps in the field didn't make me happy. So sometimes I would do a whole field, and unfortunately it might have been a large field, and I would have left gaps in the fertilizing job, and it would bother me so much that I would delete the route and do it over. What a pain. So once we get a little bit of money put ahead, and one of these days, maybe I'll experiment a little bit with those auto combines and auto tractor mods and see what they're all about. They may work pretty good for what I'm trying to do here. We're losing our sunshine. The sun is going down. Look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? And that looks like a good place to call the episode. We're going to call this a farm day, fertilizing into the sunset. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like. If you really liked it, please subscribe. And I'll wish you a good day. When we come back, hopefully the great demand will be ready and we'll sell some crops. Bye-bye.